about that. My bad, Coach.
Okay.
Just talk about the manpower shortages and just your limited bench options.
I mean, again, it is what it is. You know, we had some guys come back. Makai came back today. The other guys are progressing, you know, through both the BC and the ACC return to play protocol and making progress. But as you can see, you know, it's really hard for kids when they come back from that much time off. Like Makai, he has not. I thought he played unbelievably hard. He's a great kid. He's a superb athlete, which is why he can conditionally play. But when you haven't played in 30 days, it's hard. And we had the same thing with both Luka and Rich Kelly the night before. I'm glad we're happy to get guys back, but it's a pretty daunting task to try to come back out from that far of a layoff for anybody. So I'm proud of the effort, but you know, I think the execution and obviously shot making is what's costing us right now.
Go up next to McCullough.
Yeah, Coach, you just talked about execution and shot making. You guys had it down to 3, had a good couple opportunities the last couple possessions to tie it up or take the lead. Just talk about what happened in those last couple possessions.
Yeah, I think, you know, Jay's a big shot maker for us. And we were in a couple plays to get him shots. They would guard an action a certain way. So he hit one. Then we came down, ran the same action, had a good look, just didn't make it. And then we came out of timeout and ran a play for him to get an open 3. Again, that's you know, he's a big shot maker. He's a great player. He's going to make that more than he misses it. I'd sign up for that. I sign up for that every night. I got that much confidence in him. Confidence in a lot of guys, but I just think he's a big shot maker for us right now.
I'll go next to Ethan.
Hey, Coach. About how close do you think you guys are to being back at full strength? And I was wondering if you could provide an update on Winston Tabbs, or if you know how he's doing.
I mean, everybody's in COVID protocol. So what is full strength? You know, I mean, full strength would be back practicing, playing games. You know, we're getting closer. You know, we're going through the protocol. We're getting closer, I think. And our doctors and people here are doing a great job at making sure the guys are safe. And every day gets a little bit better. Every day the guys get a little bit closer and they're able to do more things. Like I said the other day, it's really good just to see them at practice. I mean, they can't practice yet, but they can come. It's good to see them back at the games, rooting on their teammates. So, you know, those things are a work in progress. But, you know, if you watch teams throughout the country coming back from pauses and COVID, it takes a while to get back. I mean, there's some teams that you know, that it takes a while of getting your legs back, getting your conditioning back, being able to make shots and play through fatigue and all the things that you need to do to play in the ACC. So we're fighting our way back, you know, step by step.
We'll go next to Dan Rubin.
Coach, before the pause, you had that win over Miami, and then I know you're hanging in there tough with Notre Dame. In terms of the team's trajectory and just in overall improvements and different things throughout the year, how much does a pause like that kind of just throw everything on hold? I know obviously you're not playing, you're not practicing, but how much does that kind of throw a wrench at what you're trying to do?
I mean, all you got to do is look at the other teams in the league that have done it. So look at how well Clemson was playing. I think they were 9-1 when they went off pause, when they were paused. And I know that because he's one of my best friends. And then they were losing by 35 and 40 points with their whole team. It's hard, man. It's a lot harder than people think. You know, 11 days off is a long time. And it's a lot of time away from basketball. It's the timing, it's understanding how to play, it's getting back into the groove. It's, you know, when you're tired, like it takes a lot of energy to guard, especially in this league with all the great teams. And so now when you're on offense, it wears on you, right? And you're obviously not able to play a deeper bench because the guys who are coming in are tired. And so it's hard to get into a rhythm. And I think that all you can ask them to do is fight, and they're fighting every night. All you can ask them to do is compete. They're competing every night. And I just, again, my whole concern is I keep asking them during the game, you know, who needs a blow? You know, are you good? You know, are you okay? You need a blow? And it's, you know, and obviously for Steph and CJ, we don't have a lot of post options right now outside of them. They're playing through fatigue at you know, at a really high level, but something's going to suffer. And obviously sometimes perimeter shooting suffers. And that's really what you're seeing.
We'll go next to Jimmy.
I couldn't be more proud of him, though. I couldn't be more proud of him. It's a hard league, man. It's a hard league when you're fighting uphill like that.
And Jim, you didn't have to rely on them today, but the walk-ons, what have they done for you? Just to have them on the bench there and in practice to,
Yeah.
basically keep you going.
I think they've been great. I think they, they've done, they're ready to go if needed. I thought Andrew gave us, good lift tonight. He had to play inside tonight, which is a credit to him, right? He has to play. Last game, he had to play the wing because we were short on perimeter players. Tonight, we were short on post players. He had to go play the 4-man. It's not his spot, but he fights and he doesn't complain and he just works as hard as he can. And the other guys, they just terrific kids, man. They come, they provide energy in practice. They're trying to get understanding of what we're doing. They're getting better and better at it. They help prepare us for how Wake Forest was going to attack the zone. And I thought we did a really good job, especially in the first half at guarding him. I mean, it was, we had trouble scoring, but we didn't let that affect defense today. That's a big step forward. I thought our defense, for the most part, was pretty good.
We'll go next to McCullough.
Coach, this was an issue in the last game too. Is the rebounding? They really got after it on the offensive board. They got 12 offensive rebounds and 40 rebounds. That's just, how can you? I know that's not having some of your guys there, but how can these other guys just try to?
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be more of gang style rebounding, man. Everybody's got to get in there. I didn't think our guards. I thought our guards in the beginning of the game did a great job, and then as the game got going a little bit in the second half, I don't think our guards got down in there rebounded as much as they need to. And I give them credit. They're a really good offensive rebounding team. I think they have, and I'm going to probably butcher his name, but Odi Oguama is one of the better offensive rebounders in the league. We knew that coming in. He's a really, really good at on the offensive side, just cracking people early and getting offensive rebounds. And he hurt us just by getting extra possessions. And then, like I said, there was a couple mismatches where guards got to fight a little bit harder and get in there and rebound. And definitely an area we got to get better. Obviously, with the teams that we're playing, moving up, looking at the next couple games, they're all good rebounding teams. So we got to improve that. Last game, I thought we did a much better job at that, and we didn't do as well tonight.
Rich Thompson.
Jim, when you were scouting this game, what were the areas that you were trying to concentrate with the players you had to beat this team? Wait, what were their vulnerabilities?
On offense or defense, Rich?
On both, just a general game
Well,
plan.
defensively, if you watch them, the games that they play well, I think in the games that they've won, they've hit like 13 threes a game. So obviously taking the 3 away from them as best we could was something we really, really wanted to do. And they were 7 for 26, so we did a pretty good job at that. We wanted to take care of the ball. We had 4 turnovers, which is really, really good. And then we wanted to attack them off the bounce and make plays when we got in the lane. And I think that's kind of where we didn't play as well. We got in the lane. We had matchups that we liked, and we took advantage of those matchups and got in the lane. I thought we went a little bit too deep. Our guards were going a little bit too deep. We could have made earlier plays and extra plays. We did that, I think, in the second half better than the first. And again, for us to win, guys, we have to make shots. I mean, we're 8 for 33 from 3, and we got to shoot better than that in order to win. You can't shoot 32% for the game in the ACC and expect to win. We just got to shoot the ball better. We just got to keep getting in the gym. Guys got to keep coming in at night when they can, and we just got to just keep getting more confident. And it's really what it is. So, I mean, again, we had a bunch of opportunities, not all great ones. We took a couple of questionable ones, but most of them were pretty good. And we just got to make a higher percentage and around the basket and a higher percentage stepping in from 3 when you get clean looks. And then it comes down to a play or two here or there. We got to make a play at the end of the game. I thought defensively at the end when we were pressing, we forced a couple turnovers and just got to knock one in. If you knock one in, it changes the complexion of the game.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.